Oh, morning everyone. Sorry it's been a few days. I mean, the last video was obviously a rainy night in Milton Keynes and much sun out today. So yeah, it's been a unbelievably busy week, which I know we say that a lot, but man alive, is we've just got a big YouTube client for merchandise. So we've been doing their stuff, and that's been mental. So just trying to keep up with that. It's been more, probably a bit more difficult and a bit of a learning curve with some of the dispatch things and stuff, but getting there. And then yeah, that's just had a knock-on effect really on just everything. It's taken up all our time this week. So other customer stuff sort of been delayed a bit while we fight this initial demand. Really be. And yeah, sorry, a little bit horse and cart again, same people as yesterday. Yeah, so it's been one of those weeks. Like last night, we've ordered tons of merchandise, like loads of merchandise. So we've had all that coming in, we've had all that to sort out, then we've had all the vinyls to cut, what's got to go off for embroideries. If you run a what do you call it, a merchandising or a sort of custom stuff business, and obviously you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just been we're used to the odd, this is like our biggest client we've taken so far. Yeah, we've only been doing it since early this year, so yeah, been a bit of a learning curve, but it's been good to have a real, it's really driven us on, and so yeah, it's all good. So just struggling with time really. Just last night, the workshop where we are was more set up for obviously my first business, which is phone repairs, and I shared that with a guy who did computer repairs. Fortuitously for us, he decided to move out during the COVID situation because of financial constraints, which, I mean, if he hadn't done that, I don't know what how we'd have coped with this, because we're struggling for space really. Sorry, we're struggling for space really already in the unit, and we was working in a dining room which is also small, so yes, I dread to think really what would have happened if we'd have still been in the dining room. So yeah, we've done the first like a few days of it, and yeah, it's just been, we've then been like, we'll get some more equipment, which didn't work out great. And obviously then you could get more equipment, needs more space, so then you're back to kind of square one, in terms of it's all well and good that, but you got to have the space to put it. So there's that. Yeah, it's just, and then there's loads of clothing, obviously, then everything sort of sits while it's sort of waiting to be vinyl. So in an ideal world, you'd have enough space to lay everything out with its vinyls next to it, and then whatever, we just got to get with it. And I mean, we took out our first world problems. Jeez. So yeah, minor inconveniences, but yeah, just let you know what's going on. Congratulations to obviously Liam the Terrible for the fantastic news of his little baby. Probably more shocked and confused than anything to start with, but fair play to him. Obviously understand he wants to keep things quiet and stuff, certainly with the way things have been online lately, with obviously Ash posting that video on YouTube, first one for a while, and then getting all that grief for it. I mean, I'm sure if we ever get to a point where we've got a decent amount of followers, then or subscribers, then maybe we'll get some grief as well. But just think, don't want to watch it, just don't watch it. Is that it really? And then when it comes to with Ash, I mean, if you don't want to pay for it, don't pay for it. I must admit, in the very beginning, I was like, no, sorry, I don't think it's, I don't think it's worth it. But then we actually missed the content. I mean, I missed seeing what it was up to, that kind of sort of a fly on the wall style documentary type of what, what was going on. I mean, we've all seen the beach park ups and the bikini clad beautiful ladies and stuff, and we've all seen the mixture of those, and we've all seen, whereas Ash is still a bit more, I guess normalish. But yeah, so we missed it and decided to pay for it. So it's only £1 a month we pay. It's nothing, is it? Really? So I wouldn't say it's any sort of pretentiousness or ego trip on their part when they go to Patreon. You just think, like I say, it cuts out all the bullshit. It cuts out all the negativity and the the nasty comments, because obviously you imagine that the trolls won't pay for the content. So it's fair enough, I get it, and I didn't in the beginning, but now we have no problem with that. It's good to see Ash back, and we do. I've messaged him a couple of times on there and I haven't had anything back, which is a little bit disappointing, but that's again maybe just part of what's going on with it all at the moment. I don't know. So yeah, it's just heading into work again now, and another full day at it. And then last night we had to get some all hands to the pump, move the workshop around. Just got some family involved and helped us just have a bit of a change around so we could make a little bit better use of the space and give ourselves maybe an extra workspace. So that sort of worked. So it's great. It's great. We've got plans to travel in our van. Obviously, once our two youngest kids are kind of settled and sorted, and so we're just trying to make hay while the sun shines, and obviously if we can do that with collaborating with some of our favourite people, then that's even better. Lucky as that. So yeah, it's all looking good, mate. All looking good so far. Got a few other orders to get out today, and obviously phones and stuff to do, but yeah, can't complain. So obviously we want to get back out in the van this weekend if we can, but man, it's difficult, and I don't know if anybody else, I see everybody has these same struggles at the moment, even this year with all this kind of time and I guess uncertainty, and you've had that extra time. I think we had like a 3-week window where we were shut, sort of because my daughter had symptoms in the beginning when COVID first came around. Well, I'll say first came around, when we were first told to go to lockdown. But it's just the time, it's like, like I say, most nights this week we finished at sort of 7 or 8 o'clock. And this is not a sympathy, like, oh my God, but and then go home and eat, or badly go home and eat badly by getting a takeaway, and obviously we shouldn't be doing that. Then watch a bit of TV, catch up on some YouTube, whatever, go to bed, and then next day, and then before you know it, it's like it's Saturday, and then like we've got jobs need to get done in the van, or and then it's, I don't know, man, it's just hard to sort of prioritise what my mum, my sisters, my daughters. It's tough to spread yourself out on it in this environment. Even I don't know. It just seems really difficult, and I don't want to. I set the business up to give me more of a work-life balance from when I was sort of in the corporate kind of world, and now it's. I mean, it's different now, because obviously it's my own. I'm earning it for myself, but for my family as such, without having to pay, without somebody paying me. But I mean, what's happening there? Yeah, I've never been adverse to like long hours. We've always, when I've worked in retail shops, we've spent several nights, like all night, or most of the night, either stock taking or revamping the shops, because they just, they weren't working. So I don't mind the hours as such. It's just trying to please everyone, and trying to see everyone, please everyone. It's tough. So But yeah, I just, you know, never done with a Billy Malice, or because you don't want to see them, but you know, it's hard to spread yourself thin. So anyway, video's 10 minutes already, so I'll sign this one off and hopefully get this uploaded today or tomorrow. And yeah, and then hopefully at the weekend we'll get the van tours done. Patty is going off on Monday to the garage to have a once over and a few bits and bobs done. So she'll be gone for a few days. So yeah, Daisy's full of stuff again out of the workshop and blanks and other bits and pieces that we need to go through. See a lot of stuff in there, but yeah, so far so good, everybody, and I hope you've had a good week so far, and I hope you're looking forward to a great weekend. I will potentially see you over the weekend, try and get Patsy's van tour done before she goes. That would be nice. If not, I'll get it done when she comes back. Alright, take care of yourselves and I'll speak to you soon.